Alright, let's get going with things. I guess, yeah, we just take on this pack first.
I see me some nobody.
Honestly, I expect this to immediately transition into turn-based.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
No, can I target? Okay, I'm really trying to target this one. Actually, that guy's taking a lot more damage than I thought back there. I thought it was a super tanky one. Oh, it's range. That's not great. These models do look really good in the new art style, though. It does need to be said. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before. In fact, I'm not sure if we've even fought any Archaisms before. I think we have. It's been a bit too long for me to remember clearly. That did not hit me, game. You can fuck off. Absolutely not.
You pick.
Okay. Oh, we have to proceed in that because it's transitioning into a cutscene. Makes sense. Right. Are people going to die in this? I imagine not. But this is pretty intense overall, right? Just a full-scale assault on the city is just unprecedented. This is usually something that happens in the endgame of one of the stories. What the hell? Of course we're here doing this. Oh, for charging people. Well, you know, it's really probably not an intense fee. They can handle it.
And yes, you guys.
Oh, hello. Is Ren gonna help? We already saw her help a tiny bit. Is she gonna actually help us, though?
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're okay.
We evacuated all of the students. The other groups should also be somewhere safe.
I wish I had better news about the comm situation. I did what I could to give instructions to the police and the other bracers.
Okay, she worked the comms. Yeah, she'll probably do that job in most situations, right? When she has the ability to basically portably access it with her laptop at any time. Yeah. That's what you get for being a top-tier hacker in this universe. She loves using this term so much. It just has to be a tea party. Every intense situation, it's a tea party. She really is just never gonna move on from that. She's still a 12-year-old at heart. Wait, what did she just say? Yeah, okay, that's what happened. Of course, they're gonna follow her. Everybody's just accepting it so fast. Nobody's going like, are we sure about this? They're just like, yeah, okay. Sure, agreed, done, let's go. Okay. Right. Where does that actually take them, though? What? How? Why? Why on earth would he be doing it in the observatory? That's weird. Is there something in there? Okay, well, off we go, I guess. Ignore the archaisms.
Hold on! You're not going too, are you, Agnes?
She's part of our team, dude.
Think about the situation. You'll be much safer with us.
Albert. Don't worry. I'll be fine. I promise. I'll be back soon.
That was a very weird knowing glance between the two of them. It felt like it was meant to mean something, but I really have no idea.
Damn it.
Look at her. She's got one rough path ahead of her, but there she goes. Charging straight forward with a sprint in her step.
I mean, she's experienced at this point. She really wasn't like that at the start. At the start, she was like, should we be doing this? Every 5 steps.
So let's follow her lead and focus on doing what we can here.
Okay, but you two probably should actually get to cover or something, because, yeah.
Well said. Communications are still unstable, so I could use all the help I can getting in touch with everyone.
We'll do that. That works.
Miss CID agent, my friends with the guild, Odette and Albert, it's time we got started.
Let's do
Alright.
this.
Well, off she goes leading a group. Don't get to play as her. They're really, really being bastards about this. I've hoped to play her since she first appeared in this game. They may just say no. But hey, there's always Daybreak 2. Right? Right? Okay, but how's that going to translate to gameplay? Are we actually going to stop along the way at all? Yes, we are. Let's heal up. Wrong buttons. God damn it, we need so much healing now. One day we'll get decent EP costs on things. Hello. What on... What? That hit me! That's insane. Okay, game, fine. I'll just tank through it. That's fine. Could be worse. You know, it can actually be decimating our health pool. But we're a bit too tanky for that.
Keep moving ahead.
Kill these guys first, because they have the more annoying attacks. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. More healing. Van, you know what? Just do it yourself. Okay, well, this is a pretty easy path. I'm glad they're not super tanky. I do find the super tanky enemies just more annoying than anything else. So they're never going to kill you. They're just going to take a little bit. In fact, these guys are pretty moderate in health. I appreciate that. Okay, so there's a bunch of blue scenes.
Everyone, please be okay.
I'm guessing for extra Spriggan
There are
points.
a lot of enemies in this area. I hope everyone in the workshop will be
Please
alright.
change targets. Thank you. I guess we're going to the workshop first, and then we'll circle around and do the rest.
Shots here. They should be fine. At least I'd like to think so.
Well, we can always check in. And that's exactly what we're going to do, in fact, so... yeah. This is a nice little event, though. I do like it. It feels urgent. Rather than just feeling a bit strange. Which has been the case sometimes in the past with situations like this. So, what does feel strange is where the hell everyone went. That was a very empty street when we got there. And this is also a very empty street.
Well then, away we go.
Is there anyone in the mine? Okay, please me. Wait, I can't open the map? I can, okay. Let's just check. Or just miss all those attacks. These guys are definitely the most cursed enemies here with these hitboxes. Ow, ow. Come on. Just die. Right, can we actually even enter the mine to check? No, okay, complete waste of time. Hey, Guard, how are things? Enemies, turn-based battle, let's go. Hey, I mean, I appreciate the vim and vigor here, but they are archaisms. Pretty modern ones. I don't think you stand a chance. Hey, he's right. You should pay attention to that guy. Why is she here? Alright, well, it's just two random archaisms. Let's just make this fast. Is this an insta-kill? Pretty much. Just auto-attack it. Yep. Cool. Enemies are really on the scale of an HP, I think. It does feel a bit tanky for bosses, but normal enemies you can really just power through. I mean, we killed most of the robots. It's really not that packed. Oh, well that's very convenient. Okay, okay, if your front door was a bulwark, why was it not closed? These guys did not get here particularly fast. They had to go all the way. There's no entrance nearby to you guys. What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Nice little aside there. I am very curious what the observatory has to do with anything. Okay. Where's your brother? Is he here? He has to be here, right? No? Okay, I feel like she should be worrying about her brother more than anything else right now, but she didn't mention him once. Okay. Nothing much here.
No need to be shy now.
You won't give me anything new, will you?
See you again.
No
need to be shy. See you again.
I'm not sure why I'm even
you
looking.
again.
Yeah, he wouldn't. Okay, Giscard, what are you saying? It's not on fire. At least they didn't make it look like it's on fire. It's probably a few destroyed buildings, but we won't be able to tell that. They still don't have an unlimited budget, you know. They're trying.
Right.
This is really actually them crossing the line. They've not been this blatant before. Nowhere near. I guess sort of in the Eastern Quarter, but not really. Okay. Nope, nothing too much there. Let's go this way. Aaron was stuck on another wall. Is there something with his AI? Random big enemies. Oh, it's the old lady. I don't remember who Barnaby is. Is he the one that is like, I need to take care of this lower workers too? Okay, well, let's kill it. We didn't have a chance to really get anything back, unfortunately, but
Activating skill.
this will give us maybe enough S boost? No. Okay, counter. Brilliant gameplay. It's a crit turn. Okay. We win. Okay, this one's a lot tankier. Never mind. I'm not afraid, though. I'm just going to auto-attack. Let's just generate what we can. Good free S boost turn, though. Nice and easy. I mean, I don't think they're programmed to particularly target certain people, so of course they're going to go after everyone, which is pretty terrible, actually. Gotta love them. Oh, they actually noticed he went into his guard first. I like that. That's a nice little bit of effort. Nice. Can we enter the church? No. So no dialogue there. Anyone else around here? No. We just need to get to Hamilton's house.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
I
enemies,
know
let's
we're in a
go.
hurry, but can you stop by that house?
Yeah, we sure can. Car trade. That wasn't already the plan at all.
That is Professor Hamilton's residence,
But
correct?
the voice line was hilarious, though. He was like, hey,
Sure
can we
thing.
just
We just
stop
gotta be
by?
quick about it.
Okay, I need to heal, actually. They're gonna break me the next time I get hit.
I eagerly await your performance.
That was a miss. Actually, with this many, we're deploying the fuck out of shards. And we're leaving. Actually, I'm curious, did that spread out all the damage? Interesting. So it's actually equally efficient either way, it's just targeting multiple different enemies this time. So it's not actually particularly great in AoE situations after all. This bloody bastard with his gun. God, I hate him. Oh, he even has an unblockable. Same attack overall there. It pushed me into the attack. That's fucked up. I like this kind of though. It's not too hard, but it is engaging at least because there's a lot of shit happening. Do all enemies at this point have unblockables? Undodgeables, sorry. because all of these guys did, which is interesting. Or was it just because, you know, they're story enemies? I guess that could be it.
Nice.
Alright,
Great.
up to the
Pretty hot
house.
shit, man.
What's happening here? Oh, bunch of students were cornered. Sasha, just again, RNA? Are you working for RNA? Is that what's happening here? I'm curious, please. That'd be great. Julian had a sword. Oh yeah, this is the Erebonian guy, right? Yeah. The guy that we mentioned with the Arcade style and stuff, and whatever the girl from the branch campus style was, whatever that was. Yep, that's us. Work colleagues. Great way of referring to us. Really feels vindicating, like we matter.
I won't hold back.
Van's just gonna win. Just, come on guys.
Coming right out.
Let's not even pretend this is a risky fight. A bit tankier than I thought though. Oh, she's paralyzed. Dead. No level up, unfortunate. It would have been fine. The braces would have come in the last second like they always do if you don't actually do something, you know. Hey, they were helping out, that's nice. So this really does imply Sasha has, you know, some experience or training to help out in situations like this, to have the wherewithal to at least. It's really making it seem like she's working for something like RNA. But, you know, if she's with Julian, is she working for Erebonia? That wouldn't be realistic, I think. Okay, yeah. Guess we won't get to talk to them if they're going to the church. Okay, bye-bye. Very weird intuition you had there, Cartwright, to go like, hey, the house? Okay, well, off we go. That's all the SP gained. Why did we get 2 for Discard and nowhere else? Regardless, nobody to talk to. We can, I guess, check our SP, but we don't need to. Let's go. Oh, okay. Look, if Ren's getting a scene here, maybe we do get to play as her? Come on. Oh, everyone's dead. Good job, guys. What the fuck? They're here? Is it the bandage girl that's in the science place then? This would be interesting though. I feel like Ren could actually probably take at least one of these people on. When I say probably, she definitely can take at least one of these people on, potentially both. Okay, look. Being a sadist isn't a good thing, Viola. You probably shouldn't condemn someone for not being a sadist. She's sort of a sadist herself, Ren, in a different way. You weren't expecting us. Like, what? How shit is your information? How would you not expect us? Or anyone else? Hey, whatever you want to say. Can't wait to defeat you in Daybreak 2. Till then, bye-bye. You'll probably pay again, but whatever.
The aero trams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district.
Is he holding a coffee?
Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Is he holding an ornament or a coffee? It looks like it's a coffee. Why is he holding coffee? What? Cronkite, there is an emergency situation. People are being attacked by archaisms. You are being attacked by archaisms. The whole institute is overrun. You're just standing here with a coffee. Great. You predicted all of this. What? He's a cold bastard, huh? Your work's been done since noon. What work is it going to be exactly? That's so curious. Well, you know, he is apparently the greatest genius since Epstein, beating Russell, beating Schmidt, beating anyone. So, it's very interesting. Did he take Gnosis? Very unlikely. I don't think they're going to bring back Gnosis anytime soon, if ever. Likely never. He's just a genius. I don't really think there's anything else that can be said about this, right? He wouldn't be released to the gnomes. Yeah, just a genius. Unless there's something else going on, in which case, maybe. But he feels like an honest-to-God scientist character. Cool. Oh, Melchior's here too? Alright, well, I guess that's gonna be fun. I love him so much. He's such a fun villain. Not the deepest character yet, but such a fun villain. Wait, what did he just say? A bracer and 2 police officers also passed through here earlier. I'm not sure who the police officers are, but the bracer would be the one that operates inside this city, right? Don't remember her name entirely. Hopefully they haven't killed them off. I feel like it's darker when they kill off random side characters, if they ever do, than if they kill off somebody that's been in the main plot. Carteret, I like the determination. Don't be too headstrong. They are fucking strong. And arguably the most dangerous villains in the entire series so far. Yeah, he also has us. Not Fiona and Zeros, us. Please put down the coffee. It's so hard to take him seriously. Okay. What do you have to say now? I do like him. He's just fucking strange at the moment, because he feels like he's important and set up for something, but at the same time, not? Like there's something else going on about him, rather. Okay, in we go. I'm guessing there's no reason to take them all on. Unless they particularly cordon it off to be like a dungeon and you have to go a certain direction. Why are these ones so tanky? Also, the perfect dodging on these enemies has been rather tight. Oh god, please let me heal. Tira? Actually, should I use this? Nah, we're fine. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't realize everyone was taking damage. Maybe, actually, hold on. No, they're taking way too much damage for this to be an on the S fight. Come on. Right. Dead. So, yeah, looking at the map...
observatory is on the left side of the campus.
And let's listen to this dialogue to see if they say we should go anywhere else.
And get there ASAP.
Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's anything of note, and you know, this isn't the earlier games where they could hide something. If it's not on the map, it's not there. Why are they here? Is it just to grind? Must be. Okay, well, off we go. Single enemy. Pretty pathetic. Ow, ow, please, God. That attack sucks so much. Cool. Moving on. Actually, I guess if we're this close to a level, we might grind to 44. I just want to see if we get new crafts so I can test them out as soon as possible. This camera angle is very close.
Battle finished. We did exactly.
No, it doesn't look like they're giving enough XP for that to be viable. Oh, that's not good. Ow, please don't hit him again.
Now's a good time to boost.
The tear bomb itself will do the job.
I owe you one.
We can't leave yet.
Sucker. You've got this, Onyes.
Still can't leave. She'll heal either way, so might as well do it now.
Secure.
There we go.
Might want to boost here.
Farewell.
Here you go, Van. Let's not Be murdered, please.
I've got this.
I'm on shot.
I'm actually curious if they have made the action combat harder as you go along. Because realistically, it's a smart thing to do, but it does feel like it might be beyond the purview of what they were aiming for. In the sense that I'm not sure if this is harder or not compared to earlier stuff.
Always got it down.
Doors locked. Okay, we'll have to find a different way around. That's not great. This way. Another way around. Okay, upstairs. There's no way down from here, though. I guess over here?
This place is crawling with mechanical nightmares.
Mechanical nightmares. I guess you could call them that.
It's a good thing Yang got everyone out when he did.
I wouldn't call them nightmares. They're not very terrifying. Speaking of nightmare, there's Mare, who potentially may be a nightmare. I'm really not sure she's a villain. I'm really not. It feels like she is. It feels like the whole thing with us and using Mare. She's up to something. I don't know what it would be, because she's sort of an AI, but not. It's such a weird situation. I genuinely don't know what to think or how to approach it in the story. I'm just feeling weird about it. She's feeling right. Save. There's somebody up here. Hello. Oh, it's our unconscious friends. Maybe dead. Probably unconscious. Hopefully unconscious. Yep, they're fine. I'm surprised they're fine. Because they would usually have killed anyone, but it works. They activated Central Terminal. So there is something in here that we didn't know about. Oh, did we know about the Central Terminal? Cover stuff. Don't need to buy anything. We will be fine. Right. Let's go. Is this the final fight of the chapter?
The telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
That's the main terminal then?
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora.
Aurora.
It's the pride of Basel.
So it's like it's another computer like the ZCF has.
Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge in making it 4 years ago with the Institute, Verne, the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF support.
Why is it in the observatory? Is it meant to be hidden?
But what program is it running?
I can't make heads or tails of such complex code.
So the AI doesn't know what's
Oh,
happening.
look up there!
Oh, look what
The
it
fifth
is.
Genesis. Figures we'd find it here.
And the figures it slots perfectly in. Who would have guessed?
Along with.
They were just sitting there watching us, waiting for us to acknowledge them.
Arkwright Solutions.
Hello, puppet woman.
Oh, that we would meet again so soon after the film festival. It must be Adios's will bringing us together. The threads of fate bind us ever so strongly indeed.
It is curious, but it feels like there is actually something binding them together, so I don't actually dislike it.
Can't say I'm not a fan of that kind of thing.
Of course you'd be. You get a chance to kill them,
Monsters
and that's all
from
you
the
want.
Gardens who stole Ida from us.
Oh, you learned the name of my old home, did you?
Your old home. Okay. So he's not part of it
And
anymore.
I see that
Did they
Marduk
destroy it? I
concierge
don't think
has
they would have.
officially joined your ranks. Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too. Aren't we getting popular?
He's very well informed. He knows everybody in our group.
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
So you're the ones who led Professor Callahan astray.
Okay, calm down, Cartray. These guys are absolutely murderously dangerous.
What are you trying to do with the Aurora? You have no right to be using it.
Oh, how misunderstood I am.
What?
I'll have you know that the professor and I had quite a special connection.
What?
In fact, he gave us permission to use it. And since he was one of the developers, I think that does give us the right.
Okay, I thought he meant Hamilton. Despite him saying this, I thought he was talking about Hamilton because, you know, she built this computer. He gave you permission to use it.
This was very different from the relationship I had with President Dillon, by the way. It was more one of mutual benefit.
Okay.
Though I'll admit that certain
Oh my
inclinations of his did make my job a lot
Okay, so the implication
easier.
was absolutely true. There was a lot of relationship drama happening here, and he did seduce him.
Sensual whisper here, a little buttering up there, and he was more than ready to break every taboo I ever wanted.
He does fit that type of character. I feel like, yeah, it's going to work. If he tries to seduce someone, he has a good chance.
How could you exploit someone so?
Well, pretty easily.
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal.
Yeah, Aaron, that's what you're going
But
to
you're
focus
still
on.
a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
True.
Right, and we'll be happy to give you a taste of the flames that await you right here. We're going to recover that Genesis and avenge those you've taken from this world.
A few chapters early for that, but I do like the whole ideal here.
Look at me, public enemy number one. Think you could lend me a shoulder to cry on, Olympia?
Do we know
You
her
are
name?
only reaping what you sowed.
We may have.
Of course, the terms of my contract also do not allow me to simply give you all what you want.
That angelic being we saw in Tharbad.
It's concerning.
Scanning material makeup. Unknown.
A form of
High probability that the target
artifact.
is a form of artifact.
Okay, so not Rosenberg. That's thrown out the window. It's an artifact. Huh? What the fuck do you mean it's an artifact?
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does.
I'm baffled by that, actually. What?
There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
How does this... Who is this character, then? It is complicated the matter extremely.
Indeed. Take care, everyone. Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad...
She's politer than she seems. Olympia of Aurum.
I am Olympia, overseer of the
The
Garden
Garden
of
of Aurum. Oh,
Zishtanti.
she's one of the Garden Overseers. I was not expecting that after what Melchior just said. Okay. I also wasn't expecting to see an Overseer for ages, unless it was one of the main villains. I guess she's sort of a main villain. That's fascinating. I'm very eager for that. Also, does that mean there's 7 gardens? Because, you know, Aurum's like one of the nice, like one of the different things you can ascribe to one of the Sepith types.
Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs. But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
I feel like you're meant to be a bit more secret than that, right?
You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
This some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
It's probably the latter with them, Aaron. Oh, hold on. No, I was going to say, if that's the case, is this... Because they mentioned Rufus's group earlier. Once, admittedly. But they did pass through Calvert. Is this... I was thinking maybe it's like an implication that they're going to be involved in this character's storyline because you know, it's all garden stuff. But I think that's a stretch, just because they got mentioned once.
I was only trying to promote my services.
She seems a lot stupider than the Emperor.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see, she's got work on the brain.
Is she artificially created, though? Is she an actual person that just lost her emotions? Or is she in a situation like Altina and I guess Million, but Million really doesn't count?
Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know.
He was also an
I've
overseer.
tapped into my power as
Now
an
mine!
overseer.
Okay, so he said my former occupation, my former workplace. I just immediately assumed, okay, he's not an overseer. We're not going to see anything regarding the garden. We can forget about the garden for now. Then we immediately get informed this is an overseer, and then we also get informed, hey look, he's actually an overseer himself. The game really just threw me for a fucking loop. That's fun though. I'm excited for this. Getting that revelation just makes this even more exciting.
They're auras!
It's gonna fit the world so well.
Of course they've been suppressing their power all this time.
What's his is his knife his artifact then? Because the Emperor had his artifacts. Olympia has her artifacts. Her artifact, rather. What's Melchior's?
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive. Do whatever it takes to hold out.
Is this a fight we're meant to lose?
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this. Theo! Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer.
Understood.
Because, you know, he's really not a fighter, and this is the two overseers of the gardens.
I'm Melchior of the Thorns. I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia
Okay, of the
executing
Thorns.
contract.
Is that his garden? Is it not related to colors then? What? Did she just S-break to start the fight? No. Okay, that's just a normal attack with an animation that's extremely extra. Right, 74k, 71k. Let's look at anything relating to them. Yeah, they've got the same weaknesses, really. Nothing, that is. No death blow. Okay, well, I mean, it's a pretty simple start. We're going to focus probably on Melchior.
Ready when you are.
Definitely not taking them both down at the same time.
This'll hurt.
Okay,
Party!
Heated Roar. Here we go.
Here goes.
Right. Do we want to use any sort of support thing here? No, I think with him we want to just immediately start with some damage. Maybe we should heal to full, actually. Well, we did. Never mind. She just attacked immediately at the start.
Now it's my turn.
What was this again? Time orbs.
I want a boost here.
They're definitely not destroyable in any sensible way.
Displaying info.
They're death blowable. Very death blowable, but probably best to ignore them. Right. In your case, let's Cobalt Curtain.
Cobalt activate. Missile down.
Aaron will get out in time, good. Triple Guard isn't worthwhile. We don't need to heal yet. So yeah, let's Zodiac Sign on Rosette. Aaron moves in.
Now's a good time to boost.
Should we boost with him?
Keep it up. It's working.
I don't think so. I think with Aaron we just wait. And
Going all in.
do we want to just immediately start with some good damage on a craft, or
This sucker.
do we want to do this? I think we want to do this. It's just the sensible choice. Okay, pretty mediocre turn from him. They don't explode in the first turn. Ow! Not that bad.
Sorry for that.
Right, Aaron, hey, you're
Now's
already
a
at
good
full
time to
power.
boost.
I think in your case, we are not getting any S-boost turns, which is annoying, but if we don't do something immediately, we're just going to be wasting S-boost, and we want to use another turn of Van anyway.
Over here, you little
So we're going to go for
demon.
Phoenix Dance.
Energy output at
Yeah,
max.
just do it.
Activating skill.
Good
Boost
damage,
gauge
good
limit
damage.
plus.
Okay, she's got a crit turn, but unfortunately, why am I not able to change my type to Melchior?
Ready when
There we
you
go.
are.
I think realistically the best choice is just to do
Don't
Cobalt
mind me.
Curtain again. Or she can heal, and we wait for Agnes to do it. Agnes will act before Olympia, so I think it's fine.
Thanks, I'll take that.
Okay, they explode, nothing serious. Fell punishment, so he has different things attached to them all, interestingly. I don't remember if this was in the previous fight, that was a while ago for me. Van, hey, just hit it.
All you
Missed.
want, yes.
That's not good. On yes, we'll use Dribble Guards. Okay, blows them up immediately. That muted her. Karmic Bolts. I guess that's paralysis. They get Earth Guard, or... This is ridiculous! We haven't got to play! What the fuck? Oh, he has Mark! Oh, that's not good. Well, thankfully, if she's muted, the best choice is to close the curtain. We can't get rid of, unfortunately, the paralysis easily. Okay, so that's a 2-hit guard. That's insane! These guys are absurdly strong. Okay, we have a bunch of S-boost turns coming, thankfully. So we'll get at least one good one with Van if we can cure him. Should we use Aaron's turn to do that, though? Yes, I think we do. Where is it? Cure Seal. Do we have anything that cures Seal and heals, actually? That would be very useful.
Here, you little demon.
No. Okay, where is it?
Keep it up, it's working.
You want a Van?
Keep moving, Van.
Just hit him. Good. Okay, so we have the S boost we need. What we now need to do is please don't do that much. Okay, that was really weak. We need to break this
Might want a boost here.
so we can actually hit her with the S break.
One skill right up.
Okay.
Go all out. Activating skill.
Go for this. May as well do Radiant Seeker. Because otherwise just to be wasting this S boost. Good damage. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh, I didn't expect this. Oh no, they just left. Okay, I thought they were about to double S break me. I was so scared. I was terrified even. Yeah, might as well fuck him up. That should end the fight.
So that is how it is.
Okay, that wasn't that bad. I was scared for a moment there after Melchior just popped those immediately on me.
Stats upgraded.
But thankfully, we didn't need to do anywhere near as much damage as I thought. Laplace code, we'll need to see what that does. Are we going straight to the nightmare fight here?
But Malak
Grendel fight, rather?
is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Aaron, I really thought you'd have been able to tell.
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts
Okay,
to
so the
deal
bombs
with too.
were his artifact. They are terrifying. The fact he can just put them out and explode them that turn after in like milliseconds of delay, terrifying. It inflicts stat sales in an AoE. I'm just glad it didn't actually do anything that serious in the long term in that
The
fight.
Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
Yeah, the Emperor was not a good estimate of their power in Reverie, it seems.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
You need a lot more experience for
You're
that,
just
Cartray.
so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up.
Oh?
I don't think I can resist the urge anymore.
God, he's such a fun villain.
I know they've got the boss curious. Surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
Okay, hey, hold on here. I thought we were friends.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Bring it. You son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruger have only just begun to burn.
Guys, I think you should be scared for your lives.
What?
Okay, it's a Grendel fight versus Melchior. Huh.
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
Or not. A vessel for observing the world. That's just Ouroboros once.
I see. So it was a success.
Wait, isn't that Callaghan?
That sounds like...
Well, would you look at that? It worked!
What?
So how does it feel, Professor? What's it like living in the digital world?
What?
It is even more comfortable than I had imagined.
We're going for digitization now?
I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is. But I suppose it also makes complete logical sense.
What the fuck?
This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever.
This is absurd.
The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this. Your expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
I am falling. I am completely, utterly thrown off by this.
No, wait.
What?
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
Not nukes, it turns out.
How the hell is this even possible?
Huh? We saw your body in the swamp.
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis. Also that he could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
What the fuck?
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Well, she's an AI, you know, it'll happen.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine. I suppose you're right.
Oh, really?
We'll see you later, Professor.
So this isn't the end of the chapter
Very
at
good,
all.
then. I will be waiting for you.
We need to go find him wherever he's waiting for them. Cool. Well, I guess we'll see you for the actual final part of the chapter next time. Bye-bye, guys. Oh. Well, rip Aurora.
Explosives detected.
That little bastard.
The Aurora!
That's a pretty important
Zeros,
piece of tech.
Use your stun mode to stop...
No, you don't.
Oh! What the fuck?
No!
Cartwright, don't run into it!
You can't!
Get back here! I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
Dude, I admire the boldness. What? What the fuck? What did you just do? What? What the fuck? What?
Shit.
I'm more than slightly bewildered by what's happening. This entire period of time has been... AI?
There it is. I thought
Robots?
something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep.
Okay,
I wonder
CS3 had a
if this
purpose
is
with its
what
book.
came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
Okay, they
I will
created
need
things
to
from
revise my
Elysium's
expectations
recreations.
of Marduk's capabilities.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being, not of flesh, you have my respect.
So she is human.
Till we meet again.
Which she just implied, because she's a being of flesh connected. Okay, I don't want to think about that. But what? What was the orb she created around herself, Rosette, when she ran in? I didn't expect them to reveal it anywhere near this soon. I was like, they'll reveal this in Daybreak 2 and it'll be a big moment. It's like, oh my god, you've been an AI this whole time. But they just felt like, yeah, let's do it. actually going to... This feels weirdly final, this set of scenes here. Usually I imagine the chapter would continue, but... Is this actually going to end this chapter? Wait, isn't that the Marduk symbol? I don't... The fuck? Who the hell is this? What? Why are they here? I guess for Rosette, but...
Rosette!
This is all my fault.
Yes, but she did choose to do this.
Okay.
Yes. I think so.
Okay, now the question is she always been artificial completely, or is she like the Recreations where there's a human base? Also, that's a very loving embrace by Van, I have to say. He really cradled her. Man, what? That was a fantastic set of scenes. It really got you thinking and got things moving. So what's Marduk? Now can we find out more about Marduk? I guess that was the CEO there and someone else that looked like Ferry, and I'm guessing is probably related to Ferry because they wouldn't make him look like that if he weren't. Oh, Ren's not with them anymore. I guess she wants to see what's happening with Marduk. And Rosette, probably. I guess because the whole part of Marta stuff, she's always going to be interested in this type of thing. Good question. I would be very uncomfortable with this airship just floating there. From a different country, even. The Ix Alba airship series. Alba? Alba? Curious. Probably irrelevant, but curious. Does anybody happen to have red eyes in this group?
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday.
Interesting voice. Dude, his eyes are terrifying. Gilliam Thorndike.
To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndike.
Genuinely, his eyes make me so uncomfortable. It's like they're piercing you. He looks sort of serpentine as well.
This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
Okay, related to Ferry. Hello, Qasim Al-Fayed.
A pleasure to meet you all.
Oh, he has an edgy voice. He was in the opening, wasn't he?
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndike.
Okay, all I'm going to say is now that we're already exploring Marduk, I really need them to have a very good reason for being this technologically advanced. I really do. As in, otherwise I'd be very concerned about something in the world building.
Together with your Chief of Security's combat exploits.
Oh?
You make me
It's
blush,
notable?
Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel for the remainder of the day?
Okay.
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect.
I mean, I'm not surprised, because he did already use their technology to infiltrate the celestial globe, right? So, that's that he being Graham Hart. So I guess he would definitely authorize them a lot of, I guess, authority inside the country, even if they're not Calvardian, operate out of, was it ORED?
A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel until they are ready.
Right. she does.
We've also brought one of the Ix Alba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army.
So these are the new airships that Calvard's about to get. They do look cool, and they do look like they can compete with Erebonia. But Ix Alba... Alba probably has a meaning outside, you know, Alba's name in FC. I'm just curious why, if there was a purpose to this by Falcom, or if it's just like, hey, just ignore the name.
Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the orbital network.
Ah, it has Wi-Fi. It's a hotspot.
Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its orbital network.
Genuinely, he looks so villainous. I cannot begin to describe it. If I've ever seen a character design that screams villain in my life, it's him. If he's not a villain, there is a mistake here.
Rest assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
Now, if I wasn't fairly certain Nielsen was the first Anguis, I would immediately throw out the first Anguis theory here. It's a joke at this point, but he, with the serpent-like eyes, the way he's talking and everything, it really does fit the bill. It's just definitely not. I don't think he's Ouroboros related in the slightest. Sharid was not trusting of that. Interesting. Yeah?
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts.
Ren, you don't need to murder him. Ren, relax. He's already
punished. You have to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month.
In the search of profit, Ren. In the search of profit.
We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsheim's investments were also misappropriated. And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak?
She's pretty important. In fact, she's among the most important people in this room.
I don't care if you are student council president at Aramis. This is none of your...
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF.
Okay, she also has that to throw in now, too.
I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation.
And that!
In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Just imagine seeing a fucking school kid come up to you and go like, hey, I'm actually basically an ambassador for every major corporation that isn't a direct rival to you right now. So I get to speak however I want to you. Yes, it is. He didn't do anything that bad. He's just negligent.
When will you grow a damn spine?
Thanks, Giscard. Right
danger here is
way of approaching this.
Anyone can see that. And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan?
Well, it was voluntary, seemingly.
Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
In any event, we now have half a day before the cogs start turning again.
Where's that number
Even
come
if we
from?
do nothing,
What?
the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved.
Hold on, where's that number come from?
But knowing how egregiously
What's
my
that time
country's
period?
funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing.
We're here to help, Sharid.
So, Arkwright Solutions.
Yeah!
Might I enlist your services for the remainder of
That's
the day?
great.
Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you. Just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before.
Happily. Very happily. God, I love Sharid.
My only true wish is that you put a stop to Almada's plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
So Sharid is a very good Olivier, like, second hand. But while I do prefer Olivier, obviously, what I will say for him is that using him right now how they really should have used Olivier in Cold Steel 1 and 2, or at least 1, to have him have some more role in the story rather than just being completely background.
We'll be well compensated for this, I trust?
Serving as the enabler for the group. I love that Van has to ask that to fucking Shareed. Come on, man. You already know the answer to that question.
Awesome. Why?
Alright, who is it to her? Brother,
it's been some time,
uncle,
Verida.
Cousin, brother, okay.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions.
Now, was that venomous or was that honest?
As for you, Van.
Oh!
It's been
okay.
2 years, I believe.
Fuck my life. Van, please stop being so relevant to the world. It's really fucking weird. Who do you not know?
I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts.
Who is this random fuck that you somehow know?
Reset mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
Former instructor? What? Everything is fucking insane in this game. I love it. The tactic stuff, well, yeah, you're not a tactical thinker, I'm afraid.
In that, we are agreed.
So he knew about Thorndyke, and Thorndyke knew about
Still,
him.
while we might be providing our services and your weapon,
well, of course Thorndyke knew about him. I'm stupid, yeah.
contract between us to be an equal.
They had a literal contract. I don't know why I even said that. I just wasn't thinking it through.
I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkwright.
For now, until you turn out to be a villain, right? Just look at you. Oh, yep, no, Van doesn't trust you. You're definitely a villain if Van is cautious. So she was human once?
Information on our concierge is classified, I'm afraid. However, if an approximate time frame will suffice, I suppose I can oblige. About a year ago.
So she's always been an AI, and then she got a body a year ago. Is that what the implication is instead? So they got a boost. So they always had this AI. Sorry, hold on. So, while Elysium was far more advanced than Rosette, clearly, because Elysium had access to every fucking server and terminal in the entirety of the continent and could get all the information from that, and then become a complete predictive computer. Rosette was even prior to Elysium, an AI that was starting to develop sentience because of Marduk. And they then used Elysium's advancements in technology regarding creating the doppelganger, I guess, androids, to create a body for Rosette. Similar to how Lapis is basically Elysium transferring into transferring his personality into a new body. So she's basically Lapis, but born from a slightly less intelligent AI, essentially. So with slightly less personality, still having personality. And she technically predates Lapis, and doesn't have a doll body, but an actual robotic body, based on the data that Elysium gave them. Right, that's what's happening.
Still, I know she's in good hands with Associate Professor Archett. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she can use.
Okay.
Though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you with any more of her services for the time being.
Okay, well, I can use Cartray. Man, I love Van, how much he actually cares for these fucking people. the way he's so stalwart and upright about it, and always puts subtext into everything he says regarding it, but never outright admits it. It's so nice. It's such a deep relationship.
Well, I apologize for meddling in your affairs then.
Thorndyke, you really don't seem like a good person.
With that said, we must take our leave. We've negotiations with the Republican Army to attend to.
Okay, bye.
As I mentioned during the conference, we've no intention of interfering in this crisis any more than is necessary. Fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
True, that is what Callaghan is. But he is basically getting a cheat code from the Genesis, and it will likely not last. So, can't wait for that. For him to be literally deleted from existence, probably.
There are a number of matters Abby and I disagree on.
Okay.
Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them.
You don't think she's worthy of it. Now look, I may think she's not worthy of it in combat sense, but in a story sense, I think she's pretty suited, even if she's fucking stupid. She's young though, she'll get over it. That's a fucked up thing to say to her though.
Still, I can only assume it was the guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here.
Like, that's not even tough love, that's just fucked up love.
Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
Okay, bye. Well, he seems potentially interesting.
Very.
As much as I'd love to write him off as an arrogant asshole, I can't get enough of a read.
Exactly. Aaron's basically said exactly what I'm thinking. The only thing with him is that he is working for a character that's almost certainly going to be a villain. And is probably going to be a character, that's very stalwartly on their side. So eventually we'll come to blows, because they're working for the villain. And then we'll fight them, and then we'll, overcome them. And then the argument will begin where we'll go like, no, it's fine, we forgive you. And that can be really bad. Sometimes it's good, but it can be really bad, so I'm a bit nervous just of any character that appears in this position any longer in this series. It's just a bit, it's a very tight rope that they often fall off.
Just how tough is he?
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
Okay, I mean, that's a pretty bold claim. But that's also not that strong, considering that as much as they did hype up... Okay, look. I don't know what to think anymore. Because I want to say that yes, technically the War God and Rutger were fucking insanely strong. How they were portrayed in this story and the way they were beaten, it doesn't feel like Rutger was. So now I don't know what to say here. Is this a reasonable power level? Or he's just, he's strong, but he's not the end of the world strong? Or is it saying he's really strong? I imagine that they're trying to say he's really strong, but I'm not entirely certain. I'm gonna guess he's Sigmund level. I think that's reasonable. Sigmund's insanely strong. Not quite, Wolgord or Rutger, but close. A character appearing like that? Yeah, I can probably equate him to that. We'll need to see what he can do. But I can accept that statement for now. Oh, hey guys. Are you gonna join us now, Ren? Is this what, because you're separated from the rest of the students? That'd be great. I'd love it. Rosette's gone too. You'd fill in, please? Everything's sanctioned off. Sectioned off, not sanctioned. So I'm assuming they're still in the area, Almata. But where? An explosion in Ankerville, where they was where their, subsidiary was stationed. Okay, that's reasonable, I guess. We can't be entirely certain this itself isn't a diversion. Look, you can definitely give us some backup. That's not a reasonable statement. There's definitely some people who can spare for us. I get what they're saying, but, you know. Okay, she won't join us. God damn it. Bye, Ren. Oh, never mind. Rosette may join us. Oh, I'm excited to see what's happening with her. I definitely am. Are we allowed to leave this area? Not yet. Okay, for now then, we will stop here. That was a pretty great sequence. I really enjoyed that. The game's great. Again, that's all I can say. That actually felt climactic, and it's not even the climax of the fucking chapter. Incredible. And they're moving so many mysteries along so fast. It really feels like they're respecting your intelligence a lot. Actually, before we stop, just one quick check. I do need to check what this new craft does. Expand, creating... He has shield too. A lot of people have shield. They really don't want you to just spam Earthguard and use crafts for it instead. Hold on. With damage up? That's pretty insane. That's pretty damn insane. So she comes with resistance and art resistance up, but that it costs half as much. But this is insanely good. Technically, I guess it's not that strong with us already having temper going on. Oh no, that doesn't give him a strength boost. It's not. It doesn't work on Aaron, but that doesn't matter. That's good. Okay, either way, really liking how the game's respecting my intelligence, really enjoying the story, really enjoying everything. I think Daybreak's fantastic. I hope they manage to continue on going like this, because if they do, this could be the best first game in an arc so far. And I really do love FC. So if they manage to surpass that, fantastic work. Either way, that's that for now, and I'll see you guys next time.